Begin in mountain pose, arms hanging actively by our sides and weight distributed evenly between both feet. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and stand tall, breathing deeply through your nose. Inhale your arms up and bring your hands together. Clasp your hands here with your pointer fingers leading the way. Inhale deeply and exhale, lean to the left side of your body. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale back up and exhale down to the other side. Draw your arms back and alongside your ears. Inhale, come up, and exhale again to the right. One more time, inhaling up and exhaling down to the left. Inhale back up and exhale back to mountain pose. Now bring your palms to your lower back. Inhale and press your hips forward and come into a standing back bend, lifting your chest towards the ceiling. Inhale deeply to come out and exhale deeply into standing forward fold. Bend your knees slightly here if it's more comfortable. Now, bring your left hand down to the floor or against your right shin. Bend your left knee and reach to the ceiling with your right hand, rotating your whole upper body. Keep your spine long here and look up at your top fingertips. Exhale to release down. Now for the other side, bring your right hand to the floor or shins. Bend your right knee and reach all the way up with your left hand to the sky. Let your right hip sink and feel your hamstrings opening. Exhale, gently unwind and release into forward fold. Now, interlace your fingers behind your back and let your arms hang down behind you. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together and breathe into any tightness. Release your hands and return to a forward fold. Inhale to bring arms up, overhead into a slight back bend. Exhale back to mountain pose. Now inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge forward to forward fold. From here, inhale, looking forward. Bring hands to floor. And exhale, step your right foot back, dropping your knee down and unrolling your toes. Inhale to bring arms up into a low lunge. Sink into your left knee a little deeper. Now you release your hands down to the floor and step feet back into plank position. Exhale, lowering your knees first. Then chest and chin to the floor. Inhaling, flattening belly to floor and pushing chest up into cobra. Exhale, flipping toes and pressing back into downward dog pose. Spread your fingers wide, reaching forward with broad shoulders away from your ears, your chest reaching towards your thighs, and relax your neck. Now, step your left foot forward for low lunge, inhaling to come up. Release down, inhale, step forward, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale to come up, reaching arms up over top and back. And exhale back into mountain pose. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hinge to forward fold. From here, inhale, look forward with flat back, hands to floor. Exhale, step your left foot back, dropping your knee down and rolling your toes. Inhale to bring arms up into a low lunge. Sink into your right knee a little deeper. Now release your hands to the floor and step feet back into plank position. Exhale, lowering your knees first, then chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, flattening belly to floor and pushing chest up into cobra. Exhale, flipping toes and pressing back into downward dog pose. Spread your fingers wide, reaching forward with broad shoulders away from your ears, your chest reaching towards your thighs, and relax your neck. Breathe. Now, step your left foot forward for low lunge, inhaling to come up. Now release down, inhale, step forward, and exhale into a forward fold. Inhale to come up, reaching arms up over top and back, and exhale back into mountain pose. Next, bring your hands to your lower back. Inhale, press your hips forward for standing back bend. Inhale deeply to come out, and exhale into forward fold. Use your hands here to draw your chest closer to your thighs. Now plant your hands on the mat. Exhale, stepping back feet into downward dog. And breathe. Deep inhales and exhales here. Now inhale, raise your left leg up for three-legged downward dog, pressing hands evenly into the mat. Now open your hips to the left and let your left leg hinge at the knee towards your right side. Keep your right foot pressed firmly into the mat and feel the openness on your left side. Inhale, square your hips forward. Exhale, step your left foot forward between your hands for reverse warrior. Your right foot parallel to the back of your mat. Inhale up, reaching your left arm overhead and toward the wall behind you. Rotating your chest open, your right hand falling to your right thigh or knee. Now exhale and bring your left palm down to the floor by your left foot for extended side angle. Inhaling to reach arm forward alongside your ear. Exhale and step back into downward dog. And breathe. Deep inhales, deep exhales. Now inhale, raise your right leg up for three-legged dog, reaching your toes high. Press both hands into the mat. Open your hips to the right and let your right leg hinge at the knee towards your left side. Keep your left foot pressed firmly into the mat and feel that openness. Breathe. Inhale, square your hips forward, and exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands for reverse warrior. Your left foot parallel with the back of your mat. Inhale to come up, reach your right arm overhead and toward the wall behind you. Now exhale and bring your right palm down to the floor by your right foot for extended side angle. Inhaling to reach arm forward alongside your ear, creating a straight line from your foot to your fingertips. Looking up at that reaching arm. Exhale, release down and step back into downward dog. take a few deep breaths here. From here, step your left foot forward and inhale to come up into a comfortable wide-legged stance. Exhale to hinge forward at the hips, bringing your hands down between your feet for wide stance forward fold. Imagine you're pushing the ground or your mat forward with your hands, lowering your chest and torso deeper and deeper into the pose. Keep your thighs gently engaged here to keep your knees from overextending. And breathe. Now inhale and walk your hands to the right to take hold of your right foot or calf. Exhale, draw your chest towards your right thigh. Inhale to release and slowly walk your hands over to your left foot. Exhale deep into the pose. Now inhale, walk your hands back. Now interlace your fingers behind your back. Exhale and let your arms relax down. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together and feel all the muscles along the back of your legs opening up. Breathe. Now release your hands and inhale to come up to standing. From here, you'll turn towards the front of your mat and come into downward dog. Notice your hamstrings and calves more open now. Exhale, lower your knees to the ground and sit back on your heels. For camel pose, come up onto your knees and place your hands on your lower back, pressing your hips forward. Slowly lean back until you can grab your heels. Tilt your pelvis under slightly to prevent your lower back from compressing. Relax your neck, letting it hang if comfortable. To come out, first bring your hands to your lower back again for support, inhaling to come up and exhale to sit back onto your feet. Sit tall and relax your shoulders. Maybe a smile. Now come up onto your knees and move into camel one more time. Place your hands on your lower back and press your hips forward, slowly leaning back until you can grab your heels. Tilt your pelvis, relax your neck, and breathe. Hands on lower back, inhale to come up, and exhale, sitting back into child's pose. Close your eyes and breathe deeply here, maybe letting your hands hang down at your sides. Don't mind any distractions here, like dogs. You can also try wide child's pose here, spreading your knees apart and reaching your hands out in front of you, letting your torso sink deep into the floor. Let your forehead rest on the floor or on your hands, putting pressure on your third eye. Relax, noticing any tightness in your hips, and breathe deeply into it. When you're ready, bring your knees together to return to regular child's pose for a moment longer. Inhale to gently come up to kneeling, sitting on your feet. From here, for gate pose, come up onto your knees. Stretch your right leg out to the right side and inhale your left arm up, reaching over to the right, sliding your right hand down your right leg. Keep your knees, hips, and shoulders in line with each other. Enjoy this stretch along your left side ribs and right inner thigh. Inhale to lift up and move into gate on the other side. Stretch your left leg out to the left side and inhale your right arm up and reach over to the left side, sliding your left leg down your leg. Keep your chest open and feel the deep stretch. Inhale to come up and exhale to return to kneeling. Now bring both legs out in front of you to come into staff pose. Sit tall, press your palms gently into the mat to help elongate your spine, feet flexed. Now bend your right knee and open your hips to the right, and move into seated revolved head to knee. Draw your top arm back alongside your ear and press your left arm against your leg to open your chest towards the ceiling. Now inhale to come up and stretch both legs forward. Now move into heron pose, bending your knee and placing your right foot back next to your right hip. Now bend your left knee to grab your left foot. Exhale, stretching your leg out and up, lifting your chest to help your back from rounding. Extend your left leg strongly through your heel. Exhale to release down and return to staff pose. Now plant your palms behind your hips. Inhale and lift your hips high off the ground for upward plank. This is a great stretch for your hips after forward bending poses. Exhale to lower down. Now for the other side, bend your left knee and open your hips to the left, and move into seated revolved head to knee over your right leg. Draw your top arm back alongside your ear and press your right arm against your leg to open your chest toward the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale to come up and stretch both legs forward, moving into heron pose on the other side, bending your knee and placing your left foot back next to your left hip. Now bend your right knee to grab your right foot. Exhale, stretching your leg out and up, lifting your chest to help your back from rounding. Extend your right leg strongly through your heel. Keep your shoulders down and away from your ears and your core strong. Exhale to release down and return to staff pose. Now again, plant your palms behind your hips. Inhale and lift your hips high off the ground for upward plank. Now we'll move into fire log pose. In a seated position, cross your legs in front of you with your right foot on top of your left knee. Oh wait, the other one. Exhale, walk your hands forward to relax over your leg for this deep hip opener. Close your eyes here and imagine you can breathe directly into your hips, lengthening and loosening them with every inhale and exhale. Release the tension. Now walk your hands back to come up and switch your legs for fire log on the opposite side. Slowly walk your hands forward and rest over your legs. You can walk your hands forward even more to deepen the stretch. Breathe. Now inhale to come upright and stretch both legs forward, gently lowering down onto your back. Feel each vertebrae rolling onto the floor as you slowly make your way down. Let's switch directions. For plow pose, press your hands on the floor as you engage your core and lift your body off the ground, extending your legs back to touch the floor behind you, your legs straight. Now interlace your fingers underneath you. Enjoy this deep stretch from the top of your neck and shoulders all the way down your hamstrings. Be careful not to move your neck from side to side here to avoid any neck injury. For a deeper stretch, exhale, bend your knees to lower them down to your ears, gently squeezing for ear pressure pose. Relax and breathe into your belly. Release your hands and slowly lower back down. Move into corpse pose from here, laying on your back. Hold on, let me adjust. Okay, for fish pose, work your hands under your bottom, sit up halfway, then inhale deeply to arch your spine, lowering the crown of your head to rest lightly on the mat. Press your elbows down into the ground to help lift your chest to the ceiling and relax your neck completely. To come out, first inhale to lift your head up, then roll your back down onto the mat, releasing your hands. Exhale to hug both knees to your chest. Now release your hands and extend them out to your sides and lower your knees over and down to the right side of your body and onto the floor for a reclined twist. If comfortable, gaze to the left. Close your eyes and relax in this passive spinal twist. And breathe. Now engage your core and inhale to bring your legs back to center. Exhale to lower your knees over and down to the left side, looking to your right side. Bring your legs back to center and lower your feet to the mat. From here, come into reclined cobbler's pose, bringing the soles of your feet together, relaxing your knees down to either side. Hands can be on the belly and chest or reach up over top. Let your hips and shoulders relax and open. If you want, you can use blocks or cushions here under your knees to support the stretch. Stretch both legs out in front of you to return to corpse pose or savasana. Close your eyes here and breathe naturally, becoming aware of your body rising and falling with each inhale and exhale. Let your mind be still and focus on your breath. Thoughts come into your mind, acknowledge them and let them go, returning to your breath. When you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, gently turn onto your right side and bring yourself up into a comfortable, seated position. Now, hands extend out beside you, palms facing up. Inhale to raise your arms and bring your hands together. Exhaling to prayer pose. Thank you for joining me. And thank yourself for committing to your yoga practice today. Be well on your way. Namaste.